All right, well, welcome to episode 2 of Life Isn't Over. I apologize that I had previously recorded this session, and then when I went back and took a look, things were horribly out of focus. So we're going to attempt to restart the series, and I'll make it kind of brief because this is probably old news. But the devices that you see in front of you are of what I used to kind of kick off my training. And obviously we have the iPod Touch, and then we have the Nike Plus, which ties into it. And I'm not sure how well you can see this, but if you take a look at this little guy right here, and I'll click on it, this is the Nike Plus program that now comes standard on the iPod Touch, and I believe on the iPhone. And we'll get onto that probably in a later series. So we're going to kick this out. But this is the Nike Plus system. And originally Nike designed a tennis shoe where you could take the insole out, and this is actually my orthotic insole, but you would take out the insole, and when you take it out, right about here, there was a place, a little cavern, if you will, a place where Nike designed the sensor to go. So this little guy here, when put into the shoe, ties in with the SportBand, and by holding in the buttons, when you hold this in, it syncs up with the counter, and then you calibrate it, and then it will give you your pace per mile, how far you run, the number of calories you've burned based on some other information that you put into your Nike Plus account. And then you're able to look at this little guy. I'm not sure how well you can see that, but you're able to take a look at this and see how well you're doing in the run. Now, one thing you may notice, because you can't really see the numbers that well, in this light anyway, is that there's no backlight on this particular piece. It's not really good to wear when you're running at night because you simply can't see the readout. And I know that's one of the critiques that this system has had with some runners. But if you're running during the daytime, which is what I'll do mostly, of course, early runs in the dark, this is no good either. But that's some of the ways that you could use this, or not use it, I should say. But once you're done with your run, what's really nice is that this little guy actually pops out, and it's kind of like a USB jump drive. So you would then take this little piece, plug it into the USB port of your Mac or your PC. It then uploads the information to the Nike Plus account. And I've written before on the Nike Plus account. I'll put a link in on the notes on this. But it's a great motivator when you use all of this together, because you're able to track your mileage by the week, by the month. There are goals on there. It's a really nice system. Now, the last part I would put in here real quickly is this is actually the shoe that I use right now, the Asics. And it's not a Nike Plus shoe, but that doesn't matter because Nathan, for example, the manufacturer of this little guy, they make water bottles and gel packs and whatnot. In fact, you can see the Nathan brand right there. But with Nathan, all you do is, with the use of the Velcro, you're able to get into the straps. You can then, let me move this up, take your Nike Plus sensor, and instead of putting it into the shoe insole as Nike had designed, you can now just place the sensor right in here, zip that up, and it works. It works quite well. In fact, that's what I've been using for the last year, is this zip pouch. So you don't have to have a Nike Plus shoe to use the Nike Plus system. And again, you can either use the SportBand or the good old iPod Touch. And again, a great motivational tool to keep track of your mileage and to keep you out there on the trails. So this will be the first of what I hope to be many little product reviews as we go through. But if you're looking for something low cost, it's about $60 for the SportBand and the sensor, and then you can get replacement sensors for about $15 or so. So I hope that helps, and we'll see you out on the trails.